Bună tuturor, eu sunt cu tine Thread și astăzi o să reacționăm la Five Nights at Freddy's CL, The Animated Movie, de la Secret4Studio. Oh, și-au schimbat imaginea. Asta clar e Cthulhu. N-am mai postat de mult pe canalul ăsta, dar haideți să vedem ce se întâmplă. Secret4Studio, bun, haideți să începem. Un moment să verific engleza. Avem cumva română. Ar fi tare bine dacă am avea română. Nu. Ok. Ok, dăm puțin mai în față. Așa. Perfect. Sincer, nu mai amintesc aproape nimic de data trecută. Au trecut luni bune de când am filmat ultimul video de pe acest canal. Parcă, da, parcă mi-amintesc câte ceva. Dar acum eu realizez că e dat foarte încet, deci o să-l dau mai tare.
What was hidden in that mysterious chest? Who Brian Clark and Fred Smith really were? Were they even humans, or were they something else? And what connection does Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria have with Circus Baby's Pizza World? Well, my dear viewer, today the time has come to find answers on these and many other questions.
Așa, din ce am văzut, ăsta, dacă nu mă înșel, ar trebui să se înainte de cel anterior. Cred, nu mai știu sigur, o să ne lămurim odată ce ne uităm, deci...
What is your emergency?
I'm scared. Please. Can you please send help here? I think so.
Opa! Doctor Who, n-am cum să nu recunosc această cutie albastră de poliție britanică. Ai.
Is it the house?
Of course. What is your address?
4509 Pigman Street. Please hurry.
Don't worry. A police car is on its way.
Please hurry. I think I hear how they're moving through the hallway.
Hey, boy, are there grown-ups in the house? Where are your parents?
They're not home. Oh no, somebody is already behind my door. Please hurry up. I'm really scared.
Police is on its way. Kid, you have any place to hide? Help is already right near you.
Nu, stai. Este povestea din FNAF 2, dacă nu mă înșel. Da, filmul ăsta.
Oh no. Hello? Hello? Are you still there?
This is Arkham Police. Please open the door.
pare atât de rău de polițiștii din filmele de genul. Chiar dacă e evident că n-au nicio șansă, ei măcar încearcă să ajute. Asta e de respectat.
It's a strange thing to want to do, to come here.
What have you done with that?
Good day, Miss Scott. I'm Ben Richards, reporter for the Arkham News. I was informed that you're ready to talk about the events that happened last night in a place called Fosbear's Fright. Is that right?
Yes, I am, though I'm not so sure that you'll believe me. Most likely when I finish my story, you'll think I've lost my mind and I should be locked in Arkham Asylum, but I don't care. One way or another, people should know the truth. Yet...
Da, e o chestie cu Arkham-ul. Orașul Arkham, Arkham Asylum, mă rog, ați auzit adineauri. Și există, dar nu există. Și să nu vă gândiți că vine de la Arkham Azilul Arkham. În origine, dacă nu mă înșel, Azilul Arkham vine și orașul Arkham vine de la Lovecraft, H.P. Lovecraft. Să înțelegeți puțin de context, de ce e atât de folosit în astfel de filme făcute pe YouTube sau...
Before I start, give me your word that you'll print everything as I've told you, word by word, despite the fact that some details you may find weird and unrealistic.
Of course, Miss Scott. You have my word. You may begin.
Yesterday in the evening I received...
Bine, cred că nu e un reporter adevărat. Asta pot să zic.
A mysterious phone call from an unknown person to me. He introduced himself as Mr. William Afton and told me that presumably he had information about the whereabouts of my partner, Jonathan Schmidt, who went missing 2 years ago.
Isn't that the same Jonathan whose brother, I believe Mike Schmidt, got brutally murdered in the old Freddy Fosbear's pizzeria?
Yes, that's him. 2 years ago, his younger brother Mike started working as a night shift security guard in Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. For 5 days, he used to tell Jonathan that it seemed to him that animatronics that were in the pizzeria used to become alive during the night and were trying to get him. Of course, Jonathan used to think that Mike was just imagining things due to a lack of sleep. Yet, after the 5th night, a torn-apart body of Mike was discovered in the maintenance room. It seemed that someone, or something, was trying to put Mike inside of one of the animatronic suits, which didn't have proper space for a human body. As for the animatronics themselves, they were motionless, standing on the stage, all covered in Mike's blood. In the end, we did not manage to find any signs of someone breaking into the pizzeria. Neither were there found any malfunction signs in the animatronics. Only now I know the whole truth and what really happened that night. But soon, you shall understand everything yourself. After Mike's death, Jonathan became obsessed with the desire to find those who were responsible for this tragedy. Through days and nights, he was doing interrogations, checking archives, and gathering all possible information about Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. He became so closed in himself and eventually fully isolated from others, including me. And then, one day, he just disappeared and was never seen again. And in that moment, when I already lost any hope of finding him, I was contacted by Mr. William Afton, who said that he knew where Jonathan was. Based on his words, it was dangerous to have this conversation over the phone, and due to that, he asked me to meet him in person. And even though it was too foolish and reckless from my side, I straight away went on this meeting.
As far as I understand, something went wrong.
Yes, you can say so.
Get a signal, come on!
Same here. No connection, no internet.
It seems that someone really doesn't want us to leave this place.
Hey, bro! Let's try to lift it up together.
I don't think that will be possible.
You'll only waste your strength. This door weighs about a ton. There's no way you can lift it. At least without proper tools.
Well, in that case, we will have to find another way out of this place.
Sounds like a good idea.
When I arrived to the meeting spot, instead of William Afton, I met a group of people unknown to me who were also invited here by Mr. Afton. But as soon as all of us gathered inside, without any warning, the main door closed behind us, therefore locking us inside. At the start, we thought that it was just some sort of joke or a spoof. At least we used to think so. Until, in a search for answers, we reached a security room. Whoever lured us here definitely wasn't planning to let us leave this place alive. There was also a message left on the wall. It stated that 6 of us would die that night. And starting from midnight, every hour, 1 life would be taken away. This kind of threat, of course, sounded weird, considering that there were 7 of us, and I was armed. Yet still, I decided that we should be on alert. Also, I had to find out who the other 6 people in the room with me were, and what connection did they have with William Afton and this place. May I have your attention, please? As we are stuck here for some time, let's introduce ourselves to each other and tell how we ended up here. I'll start. My name is Fiona Scott. I'm a detective from our Arkham Police Department. Today, I was contacted by Mr. William Afton, who promised to provide me with important information about one person who disappeared 2 years ago and was never seen since then. That's the reason why I'm here. Now I want to know, why are all of you here?
I'm a journalist. Right now I'm writing a big article about Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria and its dark past. Today Mr. Afton was planning to share with me some details about mysterious murders that happened in this place many years ago. Yet it seems something went not according to the plan. By the way, my name's Ryan.
This is strange. I was also invited here by Mr. Afton. Based on his words, in the old maintenance room he had found a letter addressed to me from Joshua Smith. He was the founder of Freddy Fazbear's Restaurants and a good friend of mine.
Joshua Smith. Didn't he die many years ago under mysterious circumstances?
You could say so. My name is Henry, by the way.
Since all of us talk about Mr. Afton, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Emma Green. What I do and where I work is none of your business. Let's just say I'm the person who has the power and the money. And today...
Yeah, we can definitely see that.
Please do not interrupt me. As I was saying, today I was going to close down this place, once and for all. And then that Fazbear's World theme park as well. I do this due to my personal reasons. I was supposed to meet here with my assistant Kevin, so we could hand in the notice to Mr. Afton that this building will be closed and demolished. Yet instead of my assistant, I met all of you here. This is actually good, since this means that Kevin is outside right now and definitely has called for help already.
You sure don't like this place, madam? Well, my name is Nathan. I'm a mechanic. Mr. Afton called me here to inspect some old animatronic model, which he had discovered in the abandoned warehouse, and if it is possible, fix it. As for the glasses, I had a serious eye injury back in the days.
I see. What about you two? Why are you here?
My name is Eva. I am a designer. William Afton hired me so I could help him to give a new look to this pizzeria, and that is why I am here today.
I'm Max. I was hired by Mr. Afton to work as the night security guard. I was supposed to watch security cameras and make sure that no one is stealing anything. Today is my first day here. Yet considering what happened to the previous security guard, I'm definitely not planning to work here.
Have any of you actually seen Mr. Afton in person?
No, I only talked with him over the phone.
Same here.
Over the phone?
Same.
That is the point. This Mr. Afton appeared out of nowhere and no one knows anything about him. Yet, somehow, he managed to become an owner of this place.
Does anyone know what happened to the previous owner of this place? His name was Fritz Smith.
Disappeared a year ago, and there's been no information heard about him since.
Yeah, this all sounds interesting. All these conspiracy theories. But maybe we should stop chatting and start searching for another way out. There definitely should be another exit, since I really don't like this place. As soon as we get out, you can chat and have discussions about this place as much as you want.
I agree. I feel really scared of this place. Not to mention that midnight is almost here.
It's already midnight.
I might know where we can find an additional exit. There used to be another restaurant here, right below this.
What the hell is that?
All right, everyone stand behind me.
dacă ea are bani și puterea, de ce să poarte o armă cu ea? Niciodată n-am înțeles chestia asta cu milionarii, mai ales femeile milionare. De ce poartă mereu o armă în poșetă sau, mă rog, pe unde o poartă? Depinde de caz.
I always carry it with me, just in case. There are reasons to that.
Don't worry, Detective Lady. I got you covered.
We've got you covered.
Bine, ăsta e neighbor-ul din Hello Neighbor. Ador easter egg-urile de genul. Ador easter egg-urile în principiu.
Whoever you are, put your hands up in the air and state your name. I am from the police, so don't make any sudden moves.
Nebună, este cu două capete mai mari ca tine. Pare făcut din metal și un cadavru umblător. Să nu mai zic că scoate niște sunete de animal și tu chiar crezi că va asculta de ce zice poliția?
Listen, pal! There are 7 of us here, so you better listen to the lady, or this might end up badly for you.
Oh no, everyone, stay on your places. Do not panic. I need light. Does anyone have a flashlight?
Screw this! I'm up before he gets me!
Don't move. Light! I need light.
Yes, just a second.
Seven of us tried to fight that thing. We used pistols, axes, even our bare hands against it, but there was no effect. That thing was simply ignoring all damage it received from us. And then it grabbed Max, and in the split of a second, broke his neck. And then just turned and walked away with his body. I shot the whole mag in his back. I shot that thing in the legs, the back, head. But again, no effect. And that was just the first attack. More came after it. Every hour, it was returning back to take away one of us. But let's follow events in the correct order. As soon as that thing went away, lights went back up. Everyone was shocked and scared, including me. Yet, despite feeling fear, I knew that we had to get ourselves together and find a way out of this place as fast as possible before that creature returned again.
Did you manage to figure out what attacked you?
At that moment, no. There were a lot of theories and guesses, but all of them seemed weird and unrealistic, and some even crazy.
So, what was it then?
Not now. You'll understand everything yourself through my story. So, as soon as that creature left and we recovered from the shock, a decision was made to return back to the security room. Cameras were already working in this place, so at least through them, we could get some understanding of what was going on around us.
I propose we stop discussing what that thing was and start thinking on how to get out of here. Henry, I believe you mentioned something about a second exit from this place?
Yes, at least I hope it still exists. In '87, there was a huge fire in this place, and lots of stuff was rebuilt after...
We should check it out anyway, as I don't want to sit here and wait until that thing returns.
We still have 45 minutes left.
How are you so confident about it?
Anyway, we should act.
I agree. Yet it would be logical if someone stays here and, through the cameras, tracks down the situation in this place. Any volunteers?
Even though the idea to separate is not the best one, it does sound wise.
I'm ready to stay here, but not alone.
I'll also accompany you. It seems to me that it would be safer to stay here rather than walking through those dark corridors.
You sure are a brave person, Mr. Ryan.
In one of the boxes, I managed to find these walkie-talkies. With them, at least we shall be in contact.
Good. All right then. Henry, lead the way.
It seems that Henry used to know this place really good.
At the start, I also found that suspicious. But as soon as I've heard his story, everything made sense.
I suppose you are wondering, how do I know the structure of this place so good? Truth is, I was among those people who built it. Well, the original version of this place. As I told you before, Joshua Smith was a good friend of mine, and when he asked me to help him with the realization of his dream, I straight away agreed to do it. And that dream was to build the best pizza attraction in town to his beloved daughter, Anna. Yeah, I know, it might sound a little bit absurd, but after Joshua tragically lost his wife, Anna became his only source of happiness in this life. Even despite the fact that Joshua had 2 older sons as well by the name Fritz and Daniel. It's just seeing Anna's happy smile was the best cure to Joshua in handling those hard times. For a year we were enthusiastically building his dream. While Joshua was dealing with construction tasks, I was creating first prototypes of the animatronics, which were expected to be the main feature of our pizzeria. Oh, and you should have seen how Anna was happy about it. And with her, Joshua, me, and the whole construction team. It seemed that Anna's happy smile could charge with positive energy almost anyone. Well, except for her brothers. For some reason, Fritz and Daniel were not sharing that same happiness as everyone else did. And then one day, that second tragedy in Joshua's life happened. It was hard to say. Were the children responsible for that? Or was it just an accident? But one morning, while playing hide and seek with her brothers, Anna decided to hide inside one of the animatronics. That model was still unfinished, and the springs inside of it were not stable. This new tragedy, well, I suppose you can imagine yourself what it did to Joshua. Straight away, he isolated himself from everyone, even his kids. He fired all the staff. And for days and nights...
Bietul om. Bietul.
He used to stay locked inside of our unfinished pizzeria. Sometimes he was only seen in our local library, where he used to take books with a very strange and even terrifying content. This kind of behavior lasted for half a year. And then one day, Joshua unexpectedly contacted me. He told me that he wanted to finish what we had started and open the pizzeria in Anna's memory. At the start, I was really happy to hear this kind of news, as I thought Joshua finally recovered from the tragedy. But things were not as simple as I had assumed. When I saw Joshua, straight away I noticed that something had changed in him. Yes, he was still that same-looking Joshua, yet his eyes and the way he spoke was very unlike him. But was also weird. He adopted a child by the name Brian, who seemed to be always near Joshua and almost never left him alone. And even though that boy was around 8 or 9 years old, if he looked at you, you would feel straight away a sense of horror and danger. Once I was going to Joshua's office and overheard how he was having a conversation with someone, or something. The voice that talked to him, I don't even know how to describe it. Let's just say it was hard to call it a human. While being driven by anxiety and curiosity, I went inside, and to my surprise, I only found Joshua and Brian there. But the way they looked at me, even now, I still see those eyes in my nightmares. With every day, the situation was getting worse. No longer was I feeling safe inside of the pizzeria. Right after Joshua, something happened to his younger son, Fritz. He also changed, and now whenever he was staring at you, you felt the fear and danger of an evil presence. Also, for some reason, a lot of strange changes were made in the pizzeria's construction plans. Additional rooms, underground premises, and hidden chambers were added. Not to mention that Joshua asked me to make so many adjustments to the design of the animatronics. Some really strange adjustments. It was hard to say with what kind of intentions this pizzeria was being built, but definitely not for pleasure and fun as it was originally intended, and definitely not in the name of Anna. One day I decided that I could no longer be a part of this madness, and I left, and I broke all ties with Joshua. Yes, you might think that I acted like a coward and left my friend alone in that nightmarish situation, but to be honest, that was no longer a person I used to know. There was someone else behind his face. And that letter, which was allegedly left to me by Joshua, I guess in some way I was hoping that it would explain at least a little bit what really happened to my friend. But anyway, here we are. This is the place.
Efectiv e un tablou cu Cthulhu. The Old One. Un om care, dacă te uiți la el, mă rog, un zeu la care te uiți la el nebunești la propriu. Îmi place cum sunt easter egg-urile astea care sunt puțin evidente pentru cei care cunosc și se uită, practic.
Sure that second exit is here?
Yes, that door should lead to the old premises of the pizzeria.
All right, let's go there then.
You go. I'll stay here and cover the exit. Henry, can you please come over here? Is that what I think it is?
Oh no, this is bad. We should leave this place as soon as possible.
Guys, I'm afraid I have bad news.
What kind of additional difficulties did your group face?
As it turned out, the second exit from the pizzeria was immured. Of course, it was foolish of us to expect that everything would be that easy. And although it might have seemed that we were doomed, Henry once again proposed a way out from this desperate situation. In that same room with the immured exit door was located an elevator, which led to the old maintenance rooms. Of course, there was no power in it, but luckily we had a mechanic in our group who could fix that. At the moment, we had two tasks before us. We had to activate power to the elevator and also eliminate the gas leak. As some of us already felt frustrations, head pains, and started seeing hallucinations, and it would only get worse. We divided into two groups. Me, Emma, and Henry went to eliminate the gas leak, while Nathan, Ryan, and Eva went to deal with the electricity issue.
Be careful. We've been exposed to this gas for quite a while, so visual and auditory hallucinations might appear.
I guess we're already old enough to distinguish what is real and what is a hallucination.
Nu fi atât de frică. Ia să vedem. E destul de matură. Halucinațiile afectează pe oricine, indiferent de vârstă. Doamne, asta e o proastă, abia aștept să dispară.
Olivia?
Why did you leave me, Emma? It is so cold and lonely in there. Why did you allow this to happen? You were supposed to protect me. It is your fault. It is your fault.
Emma, is everything all right?
Yes, everything is fine. I think I saw someone, but it doesn't matter. Let's catch up with Henry.
life.
Hold it! Just hold it! This thing is strong! I don't think the door's gonna hold it!
Don't worry, this door should hold.
I think it's going away.
Then let's not waste time. We should fix the electricity supply in that room as fast as possible and then leave this place before that thing returns.
But if that thing is no longer trying to get to us, that means it's on its way for others.
Good call. We should warn them.
Henry, do you hear me? That thing is most likely on its way to you. Please be careful.
Copy. We will be prepared. Did you manage to fix the electricity problem?
I need about 5 more minutes and then it is done.
Copy. We shall meet you near the elevator then.
All right. And once again, please be careful there.
And the same to you, Eva.
What if it's a trap? That thing actually didn't go anywhere and it's just waiting for us behind the door.
If it is so, then we will have to fight our way out, as there are no other exits. And considering the fact that this thing already managed to do with the door, we will not be able to hide here for long.
Perhaps there's an additional exit.
What do you mean?
This might work.
Help me with the ladder. I'll see what's in there.
Just be careful there, Eva.
So, what do you see in there?
Hard to tell. It's too dark. I'll try to use the lighter.
Don't just stand there! Help me, Ryan! Damn you, Ryan, help me!
A little more. And done. Oh. I know that look, Emma. Guilt haunts you. What's wrong? We are all in the same boat right now, and the best thing we can do is to cheer one another up. Now, if something worries you, you can share that burden with us, and perhaps we will be able to help you.
Olivia. That is the name of my younger sister. Eternal Fidget, who always liked to be naughty. Several years ago, she went missing in one of the Freddy Fazbear's pizzerias. And it all happened due to my inattentiveness. Since I, as always, was so busy in my thoughts about work, tasks, future projects, that I didn't pay attention to anything else around me. And due to that, didn't notice how Olivia slipped away from me. The whole town was looking for her. I've used all of my connections to find her. Even your police lieutenant, Brian Clark, was personally leading the search operations. But with no luck. And then, a year later, they finally found her. Since then, every day I live with an incredible sense of guilt that I let her down. I also swore that until I'm alive, not a single Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria place shall open its doors to any new visitors.
As soon as we get out of here, it shall be like that. I'll personally make it happen. And I'll also make sure that Mr. Afton answers for everything that happened here.
You can count on me as well. I'll raise all of my connections. We'll not let this go unanswered. And trust me, Emma, one way or another, justice will prevail. And whoever that person is, whoever caused the evil to your sister, he will pay for what he has done. That I promise.
Thank you to both of you.
All right. Leak is fixed. Now we can go to the elevator. The others are probably waiting for us there.
Good then. Let's go.
That creature sure acted strange. Based on your story, it could have easily killed all of you at once. Yet for some reason, it only took away one of you at a time. Did you manage to figure out why it acted like that?
Yes. Emma had a theory about that. She thought that this creature was hunting us, not based on his own will, and that most likely someone was using him like a trained hunting dog. The question remained, who was giving out the orders?
I'm glad to see you're alive.
Sadly, not all of us.
We know about Ava. How did it happen?
That thing. It attacked her from the ventilation shaft. We didn't even manage to do anything.
Didn't manage to do anything? Instead of standing still and staring on how Eva was pulled away, you could have helped me. If not for your cowardice, we could have saved her.
Maybe if you yourself tried harder, then maybe she'd be...
That's it.
Gentlemen, please save your strength. Let us first get out of here, and then you are free to settle your conflict in any way you find suitable. Sadly, we can't help Ava anymore, but we can still help each other and leave this place together before that monster returns. Doesn't this sound reasonable to you?
Emma is right. Let's first leave this place before anyone else is taken away by that monster. Follow me, gentlemen. All right, let's go down to our freedom.
I'm surprised it still works and haven't fallen apart.
Well, back in the days, they knew how to build stuff.
Bine, cred că aia a fost o referință la primele video lansate de ei cu militarii naziști. Cred, nu sunt sigur.
No need to worry. This elevator should definitely...
I hope that everyone survived that fall.
Almost.
supraviețuit ea?
Hold on, Henry. We're almost there.
Thank you, friends. And now the best thing you can do is to find a way out of here and bring help. No need to worry about me. I'll just rest here for a while and gather strength.
What? No way! We are not going to leave you here alone.
Don't even count on that. I'll stay with you.
Thank you.
Îmi place cum bătrânul e atât de detaliat. Acum am observat. Și asta, fata polițista de protagonist, să zicem, are pielea atât de smooth. Deci ăsta arată ceva mai realist în timp
For your care.
în comparație cu ea care, uitați efectiv cum are pielea, nici măcar o urmă, ceva. Bine, poate la gât să zic că e mai detaliată, dar la față, hai de cap. Acum am observat diferența, n-am fost atent la asta până acum.
But you understand the same way as I, that I don't have much time left. And sadly, I'm not gonna make it. So the best thing you can do right now is save yourselves. Please, I ask you, let me go away peacefully, with the thought that at least you managed to get out of this hellhole. And now, please, go. There's no need for extra words and tears.
Henry, don't you worry. That person who lured us here, I'll do all I can to make him pay for everything.
Thank you. And now go. Just let me have some rest.
What are we gonna do now?
Let's spread in 2 teams again and check all the rooms here. There definitely should be an extra exit here.
Good idea.
I'm definitely not going anywhere with him.
I'll go with Ryan.
Are you sure about that?
Don't worry, Fiona. If something happens, I can stand up for myself.
All right, let's not waste any time. Me and Nathan shall check the workshop room, and you can then go check out the control module.
Okay.
Nici nu mai zic nimic, ajunge numai să vă uitați.
Joshua? I don't know if this is a hallucination or if it's really you. But it does.
Poate sunt eu decât prost sau sunt chiar, dar uitați aici. însemna persoană, o persoană cu cravată, cu costum ușor albastru? Nu ziceți? Ziceți în comentarii. Și am uitat să vă zic, dacă vă place acest video, dați like, dacă nu e evident dislike, și dacă vă place ceea ce fac, abonați-vă și dați click clopoțel să prindeți notificare de fiecare dată când postez un nou video sau fac live. Deși cei drept e un canal secundar și postez mai rar, într-adevăr, dar o să încerc, dacă vă place ceea ce fac pe acest canal, să postez mai des. Dat fiindcă nici pe canalul principal de gaming nu prea postez destul de des, da.
Doesn't matter. For years I've dreamed to tell you. Please forgive me for abandoning you in those hard times. Forgive me, my old friend.
Dar chiar, a zis că îi va omorî pe 6 din 7. Dar dacă unul deja e mort și nu a fost omorât de animatron, asta înseamnă că îi va omorî pe toți? Posibil. Să facem. Hai, pe bune, 2 easter egg-uri mai puțin de 10 secunde, e bine, ce să...
It seems that this is another dead end. Though there is some strange-looking ventilation shaft. It might lead somewhere.
I suggest we don't go there. Maybe dangerous.
You're brave as always, Ryan. Do you have family waiting for you back home? And that's why you avoid all kinds of dangers? So you can return back to them in one piece?
I have a wife. I mean, I had a wife. She is no longer.
I'm sorry.
No worries. Seems that Nathan managed to completely restore electricity in this part of the building. Wonder what does this button do? Damn. Don't even want to know for what kind of purpose that feature was used.
Mă scuzați, am dat eu peste microfon, am tendința asta. Să ne întoarcem la...
Definitely not for fun. Henry. No.
How did this thing get here?
It does not matter how it got here. What matters is that we have less than an hour before it comes back for another prey. We need to warn others and find exit fast.
I think I know how we can stop it.
Deci, efectiv, chestia e invulnerabilă la gloanțe, topoare, bun, probabil și ciocan și orice armă albă, posibil și rachete. și se întreabă cum a ajuns acolo când efectiv au lăsat o gaură imensă în care